Now you can see it. Okay, I apologize about that, guys. Let's go back to the store for just a moment. That was a glitch there I was having in the webinar text. So here is the actual store, which is the image you guys were kind of stuck on for a moment. And just to kind of give a quick review of where we were at, right down here about mid-page, you see we've got our vision, shop by categories, shop by brands. And I apologize, I have an ambulance driving by me. Hopefully, you know, God bless them. Hopefully they're all right. But if you go here to our vision page, this is where I was talking about the special messages that I have, and it kind of breaks into the information about the different systems and the different sciences that are involved in our business model. This is, again, a very important page for all of the distributors of our company because it helps you to really learn the message behind the new accelerated science of wellness and what it is that we're doing as a total company behind the brands that we have. We're not just a company that's selling brands that we believe people want, because I absolutely believe that. It's that we're selling something as a team here that has real science and real value behind it. So spend some time on the vision page and really learn about that stuff. And do go to epiclyfe.com to see everything that we have. One of the things I'll point out here as well, which I think you'll be excited about, especially if you've been using your website up to this point to sell anything, is that we've broken all of our brands down now by shopping categories. Weight loss, skincare, sleep, energy, mental function. You can see we've got a large number of categories, and these categories themselves, let's, for example, we'll go ahead and click on blood sugar. In the store actually breaks down all of the different products from the different brands that are associated with that category. We did a lot of research, a lot of help from Chuck Stebbins and Sadie in figuring out how to present better on our actual cart system, and we came up with the idea of being able to break it down by category. So when you're speaking with those people that are interested in buying from us, our new customers, it's easy for us now at this point to look at things more from a categorical basis. Are they interested in skincare? Do they need to get better sleep? Are they concerned about their energy? Is it heart health that interests them the most? So very exciting now. Go and take some time and check out epiclyfe.com and review how we've broken that out into categories. You can get there by clicking on brands. And then, of course, they can shop directly right down from the drop-down by those categories as well. So, and one thing I was pointing out you guys couldn't see was where it says the ecology of vibrance for your skin. That will actually have several slides that breaks down a lot of the different product categories right there on the home page. So when someone comes to your new cart system, they'll be able to sit there and watch that slideshow, click on any of the brands that they're interested in as it goes by. Now that will be available this week. We've got most everything else up and working. That's just one of the things that we're going to be doing in the next couple of days. So now epiclifecompany.com can be reached by entering in your username .epiclifecompany.com, and that will take them directly to the recruiting site. This site is built specifically for teaching people about the company, talking to them about the distributor opportunity, learning about the staff that we have and the executives that work here, as well as a lot of other just great information. And of course, our mission statement is available right here from the site. I think that we've spent some pretty powerful time talking with each other and really getting the message down. A lot of help from Chuck Stebbins on this as well, to figure out exactly what it is that we want to deliver as the mission of what we're trying to accomplish for the distributors that get into our company. So spend some time on there, check out the mission statement that we have, and then of course we've got our entire team listed here at this point. We've got everybody on our executive team, and we've got our medical advisory council, and then we also have our VIPs listed, although we're still hunting down a few of the images for that. My computer's been a little funny, sorry. So as you can see, we actually have the information about our staff listed right on this site at this point. And then, of course, under Join Epic Life, you go to the opportunity page. This is one of my favorite pages. We've laid this out a little bit more graphically. If you remember, the old one was pretty good, but this one really, I do believe, is eye-catching. So as you can see, this is where you send everyone that's interested in signing up as a distributor to learn more about how that works. Now, right here it says view the full comp plan here. Now, this is exciting. It's not available today, but it will be available very soon in the next 48 hours. We have taken the time to break the entire comp plan out for in a granular fashion. In fact, Chuck Hansen and I are going to be spending some time together in the next 2 days to create a video around this as well. Now, you're going to learn tonight, because tonight's big presentation is really about the compensation plan. You're going to learn a lot of information about that tonight anyways, but you will be able to get a complete and total full review by clicking on View the Full Comp Plan here. We'll have that up in the next 48 hours. So spend some time here on epiclifecompany.com. If you're looking to speak to somebody about joining the opportunity and becoming a distributor for a company, this is where you send them. All right, and of course, have them spend some time on the actual cart system and learning about the products. The people that really want to get into this company are people that believe in the product. So always start from the position of creating a customer, because these products are incredible. In fact, I personally just made a very large order with Sadie about 45 minutes ago for product that we're going to be having here in the office. I buy these products myself pretty consistently. Very excited about some of the new stuff I'll even be trying. So that's something to really consider on that. Now, lifeperformance.com can also be found in the same fashion by entering in your username .lifeperformance.com, and this is where you're going to get practical health and fitness information from physicians, biochemists, personal trainers, and certified life coaches. A very important part of Epic Life isn't just taking product that makes you feel better, that brings wellness, accelerates that health in your life, but it's about being fit. It's about getting good information about nutrition. It's about living a complete and whole lifestyle that's not just about product, but it's about the way you live on a day-to-day basis. And so we specialize that on our website, lifeperformance.com, so that you can engage with us in that perspective. We have fitness challenges that will be going up on this site. Now, there are several pages that are still being installed in this site. Another one of the things that I was speaking about this week, this is a very large site. It has a tremendous amount of information, but you can't go here and start learning about this information. You can also get information on this site about throwing your own home parties and getting involved with the other people in your organization that are having home parties as well, or throwing an actual party for Epic Life. So we call them parties because we believe that what we do is something that should be celebrated. A lot of people have opportunity meetings that they'll hold in their homes, and they'll do very fundamental and regularized presentations, and we have that as well. We have a lot of good information for you to be able to do this from your home, but in our opinion, this is about celebration and getting together and actually experiencing these products. That, I believe, is the biggest closer that we have, whether they're going to become a customer or going to become a distributor. So spend some time on lifeperformance.com. Again, this week we're finalizing a lot of the pages and making everything available, so it's easy to go into and read through. But just as an example, the Millennials link, this kind of breaks down a lot of information that we have about the actual generation that we think is going to be most attracted to the things that we're doing. Everyone is a potential customer or distributor for Epic Life, but we have a special relationship with millennials. The heart health information, this is critical. This is put together by our executive staff, and there's a tremendous amount of information about how to control, and I apologize, my mouse is being kind of funny, everyone, but how to control cholesterol, your blood sugar, dealing with obesity and inflammation. There's a tremendous amount of information that you can find right here on Life Performance. This is an additive website, and it may be the best gateway to start talking to a customer about getting involved in buying products and services from us. So those are the three main websites. Again, epiclife.com, epiclifecompany.com, and lifeperformance.com. You all have access to these websites. These websites belong to you. You simply put your username in .lifeperformance.com or epiclifecompany.com or epiclife.com. These are your tools. These are for your business. We're very excited about the fact that we've got them here and that they're available to you now. For any of you that missed last Tuesday's webinar, do spend some time on YouTube to review what we did talk about last week, because we talked about the marketing system. This Wednesday, which is tomorrow, we do have our first full marketing system review. And so I want to point one more thing out with a bit of forgiveness, because we have a couple changes to make on this page. It's a very large page. But on epiclifecompany.com, you will see that we actually have all of our calls and webinars listed. And the one I wanted to point out here is the opportunity call, which is the one that you want to send everyone interested in becoming a distributor to, is actually Thursday nights. If you go and click on View More and go to the information, it's actually listed that way. So that is one of the things that we do need to change on here. But all of our actual calls, which we do several a week, are all listed here. You can join yourself, which I absolutely encourage you to do that. And you can also send your potential customers and distributors to these as well. But we have the Network Accelerator Marketing System training. That's our first one tomorrow. We have over 17 incredible tools that you have to market your business right here in our system. The Epic Lyfe Wealth Creation Compensation Plan overview, we're going to get a taste of that today, but that's where we break down the compensation plan and talk to everybody about that. Product and science reviews, these have been going on since we started. They're incredible. If you really want to enjoy yourself and spend some time with Chuck Stebbins and Sadie Stebbins going over the science and the products that we have, those are the ones you want to be on. In fact, they do something different usually every product review, so I would come to all of those. That's a great way to get educated, sit back and spend some time with us. And then I absolutely encourage you to spend some time with me every morning. There's a couple things I want to point out here before we move on, and I apologize, I'm taking a little bit too much time. I'm just very excited about this. First of all, the link to my morning mindset meetings isn't there, but you can find it on my website at betoparedes.com, and we will, of course, fix that. But every single morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday, I get on and I do a morning mindset meeting. It's not about being an Epic Lyfe distributor in specific. It's about being an entrepreneur and really getting your mindset for the day so that you can run your business and you can be successful. I cover a tremendous amount of subjects. It's a different subject every morning, and I'm only there for 30 minutes, but I encourage you to spend some time with me every morning and get your day geared up, get set for it. Again, the link will be on here properly shortly, but you can get that from my website, betoparedes.com now. I also do another webinar on social media and how to present with social media. I have over 30 slides on that to really help you supercharge anything that you're doing in social media to present your product or your opportunity. And then, of course, we've got the link to our YouTube channel, which we're going to be putting up a lot more videos very, very soon here. We actually have a new video on olfaction that really kind of teaches you through infographics what that's all about. I highly encourage you to visit our YouTube channel as well. So a couple of fixes on this page, but this is where you can come and get the information from us. And it's important to know we have something every single day for you. All right, whether that be an opportunity call to invite people to, or the product and science reviews to send people to get educated as well as yourself, or just the morning mindset meetings with me in the morning. If you get into the Epic Lyfe business and you just schedule your time to be on these calls, you will stay motivated, you will stay encouraged. And one last thought on this, everybody on this call and everyone that enters this business, for as long as I can personally manage it, is also able to take my personal time. If you've got distributors or customers that are interested in this business and you know that what they just need is a little bit more information, a little bit of a push, you can schedule time for me. I have a personal calendar, and if you'll reach out to me and let me know that you plan to use some of my time, I will share that personal calendar with you, and you can book time with me directly. I would love to speak with your potential distributors. I would love to talk to your potential customers and tell them about the amazing science behind the things that we're doing. So use my time, especially while this company is young. You have those opportunities. So reach out to me. My email address is betocparedes@gmail.com, and don't worry, I will send an announcement out about this. But you can use my time right now. I am spending every minute I'm awake working on this business and trying to create value for you. So do look for that email that I'll be sending out. And let's go ahead and get my presentation started. One moment. Okay, making today's dreams tomorrow's reality. So we're going to go through a bit of a presentation here, talk about some announcements, and then I'll be turning the time over to one of my really good friends and someone I've spent a tremendous amount of time with over the course of the last few months and sometime at least over the last several years, Chuck Hansen. So we'll get into that in a moment. But welcome to Epic Lyfe, everybody. I want to make a few announcements right now. Anyone that has purchased a business pack prior to September 1st will receive an immediate 100% match on their best two. So we're going to get a little bit more into what that actually means when Chuck gets into his presentation. You also get an immediate 25% match on all 4 levels of your elite team. That's an incredible value as well. Again, something that we're going to be covering as Chuck goes through this presentation. And you are fully qualified to earn commissions until the end of 2015 without any 45 CV auto ship. So you're not required to have auto ship. Now, for those of you that are getting Pocket Doc is a customer perk that is connected to auto ship, and you do need to continue to do 45 CV a month to receive that. But you are not going to be required to have any auto ship until the end of the year in order to maintain your priority for commissions. Anyone that has purchased a basic pack prior to September 1st will receive an automatic upgrade to the highest commission in the Epic Life Wealth Creation Plan. Now, this is exciting. I can't wait to really even hear Chuck talk about this. But you know what we did? We decided that everyone is important. It doesn't matter what level that they came in at or how they see the company or where their mindset is at the moment. We believe everyone should get access to the best possible commission that we can pay out as a company, and so we made that available to everyone. And of course, you're fully qualified to earn commissions until the end of 2015 without the 45 CV auto ship as well. Anyone that has signed up as a free member, now this is important, this is so critical actually. Anyone who has signed up as a free member or pre-enrollee will receive the following after reaching initial qualification. You will have an automatic upgrade to the highest commission in the Epic Life Wealth Creation Plan. This was only available to those who purchased the $9.99 Pro Pack before. They will be fully qualified to earn commissions until the end of 2015 without 45 CV auto ship. And their qualification to become a professional distributor, because now everyone will be an associate distributor that's not qualified, is they have to reach a 800 in personal commissionable volume through customer and distributor acquisition. So here's what's going to happen. 2 enrollment options. People can now sign up for $4.99 or they can sign up for free. Pretty simple. 1 commission to everyone. Pretty simple. And they qualify everyone to earn commissions through 2015. Very clear. There are a lot of people that got involved in this company when we opened up for pre-enrollment. When we opened up for pre-enrollment, we all had a vision and we all had a lot of hope in where we were going to go. There were over 3,000 people that signed up at the point of pre-enrollment. Past that point, we had 1,100 of those people actually join on as a distributor, either paid or at the free level. At this point, this is important to really listen close to this. All of the pre-enrollees, if they're in your group, if you had people come into this business that did pre-enroll initially, and all of the people that joined at the free account level are going to be qualified as distributors. They're going to be sent an email in the next 48 hours letting them know that their account is open. They'll start receiving information about how to run their business as a distributor. All of you on this call will also receive those emails. We've created 15 emails that go out over the course of 30 days that teach you how to get in here and maximize the potential for this business. Not only will you be receiving this incredible training, but it will be going out to everyone that enrolled in this business from the beginning. So if there's people in your organization that pre-enrolled, maybe lost some interest, it is time to get back to everyone that you've ever brought to Epic Life and let them know, hey, you know what? You're actually being qualified as a distributor at this point. You've got a very simple way to build into a professional distributor to be able to gain more commission, and you can now access the marketing system, 3 powerful websites, 17 direct marketing tools, and come in and start building your business. So to put it very simple, we have opened this qualification up because so many people were interested and excited about Epic Life that we simply decided it was important to get them on the road and get them moving. So if you've got people in your organization that signed up at the free, paid, or the pre-enrollee level, realize everyone that has stuck this out with us is now going to start receiving this training, and they will be qualified to start working as a distributor in this business. That's huge and very exciting. So I am going to turn the time over to a good friend of mine. I've been working with Chuck Hansen on and off for several years, and you know, it's fate, I have to say, in my opinion, that has finally brought us together in probably one of the most powerful and interesting compensation plans I've ever seen written. I've spent a lot of time working on compensation plans, coding them, and helping companies launch with different compensation plans. For those of you that want to learn more about my background, you can find that on BetoParedes.com. But this is something special. We pay better than any other plan I've ever seen, and a lot of this is due to the prowess and the intelligence of Mr. Chuck Hansen. He has done an incredible job. He's also a gentleman that's been in this business for 30 years. He's built several organizations into the thousands. He's made millions in this business model over the course of the last 30 years. And he's seasoned, he's wise, and I'm very excited to turn the time over to him so he can take us through this wealth creation plan. So with that said, Chuck, go ahead and take it away.
Beto, thank you very much, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Beto, all the things that you went over previously, I'm just so appreciative of your team and Joe's team and all the people that had put in all the blood, sweat, and tears. You know, hours and hours, hundreds of hours, actually. You know, putting everything together. Chuck and Sadie and their teams. I mean, this has not been a one-person effort, folks. You know, this has been a massive team effort. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to be where we are. You're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars in assets that are available to you, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, we're going to go through the comp plan. What we've decided to do, you know, and it was really Beto that came up with this. He says, you know, let's make this whole thing simple. Let's make it so that we only have one commission. Let's make it so that we don't have any breakage. You know, these are things that no CEO has ever talked to me about. You know, they've always wanted to say, hey, let's make a comp plan that appears to pay out, you know, all this money, but in reality, there's so many hoops, there's so many gotchas, there's so many, you know, levels in here that we never really pay out all of that money, and it's just all smoke and mirrors. Well, folks, there's no smoke and mirrors here. You know, everything you see is a reality. You're gonna see as we go through this comp plan. You know, the question is going to be, how in the world can these guys do that? You know, how in the world can they pay out that kind of money? But believe me, it's all been calculated. It's all been looked at very, very carefully under a microscope. So let's start out and go through this presentation. And like Beto said, we're gonna have you know, everything up on video. So, you know, it's all about doing something extraordinary and epic. You know, and that's really what this whole thing is all about. You know, the next step is really yours. You know, we talk about it all the time, being your own boss. You know, having incredible products, share an amazing story, becoming the product, right, and sharing all of those stories. You know, and becoming a distributor with Epic Life will give you that purpose, right, that you're seeking in your life. And I know that's our message, and that's the message that we're going to continue to bring each and every week to, you know, groups of thousands and then tens of thousands of people as we continue to grow. Okay, you know, we talked about only having 2 enrollment options, and folks, this is really powerful. You know, let me go through and the qualified distributor $4.99. Again, you'll have access to everything, replicated sites, the full back office marketing system, landing pages, you know, just everything. Contact managers, email systems. You're gonna have $600 worth of credits. We're gonna give you an extra $100 worth of credits to buy products, right? So those will be posted into your back office. You're qualified to earn match team bonuses, elite team bonuses, infinity team bonus. But here's one that, and I'm not going to go and explain the differences of what we had compared to what we have now. I'm just going to talk about what we have now. Qualified for all 100% matching bonuses, and you'll see what we've done here. The free enrollment, again, just absolutely incredible. Anybody can sign up for free. They can buy products at wholesale, earn the retail commissions. They can even earn direct commissions on all distributor pack sales, which never has happened that I've ever known of for somebody that joins for free, meaning that they can go out and sponsor somebody, right? They can come in, they can sponsor somebody with the, becoming a qualified distributor, the $500 package, and earn commissions, right? So they're qualified to sponsor other associates and other distributors, full access to everything, back office, marketing system. We don't want to inhibit the growth, right? If $4.99 is a challenge, then come in and put in the sweat equity and earn yourself that. I mean, 800 in personal commission volume is nothing, folks. I mean, that's sponsoring 2 people. You can either do it by sponsoring 2 people, or you can do it through a combination of customer acquisition and product sales and sponsoring people, or just all customer acquisition. It really doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you get there. Okay, this is part of the plan that I'm not going to spend a great deal of time on. I just want to get you familiar with some of the terms, right, and some of the commissions, because the match team, a very important team, right? The first 2 people that you sponsor, you want to make sure that you have your very best people first. And I'll tell you why. You're going to earn a 100% matching bonus. Imagine this, right out of the gate, sponsoring your very first person, you're going to earn a 100% matching bonus on what that person makes. After you sponsor the second person in your match team, again, 100% matching bonus on that person. Now, after you've gone through and you've sponsored or created volume, I'll show you how you can get paid on the best people in your organization. Your elite team is everybody that you personally sponsor from the 3rd person to infinity. So you've got your match team, your first 2 people. Your elite team is 3rd to infinity. So you guys have got that. Your elite group is everybody on the elite team of your elite team, right? Everybody under your elite team, your 3rd to infinity, and then your infinity team. I'm going to talk about that here through the slides, but we're going to have all this laid out, and we'll go into a lot more detail. But we've taken our plan, which was very complex with a lot of different commission levels, and we reduced it to 1, right? 20% direct commission, 100% matching bonus, 25% matching bonus on your elite team and your elite group, and then a 20% infinity commission. And folks, there's no other plan that I've ever seen that pays this kind of money out. And we hear these stories all the time about companies that pay out, these crazy percentages. Well, it's not what the company pays out, it's what they pay you that's important. And you're going to see this as we roll through this, how much money is on the table and how much money is available for you to earn. So Beto, let's go on to the next slide. Okay, customer acquisition. And like Beto said earlier, our whole emphasis is going to be on customer acquisition. Our goal is to have a 10-to-1 customer acquisition. And, if you've read anything in the industry, you know what's happening. There's a lot of companies that are being looked at because it's all about recruitment. It's all about recruiting distributors. It's all about, and they don't have that customer base. Well, we're going to give you some incredible tools, like the next slide here, called PocketDoc, right? PocketDoc is a tool that you're going to be able to use to build customers. And what we did here is just to put together just a little example. I mean, some people just might want to go out and, be customer acquisition people, right? Imagine having 10 customers spending $45 a month on Epic Life products and getting a PocketDoc for free. If you don't know what PocketDoc is, you can go to the website and look it up. But it's telemedicine, folks. It is medical, you'll never pay for another doctor visit in your life for yourself or your family. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. And you can make $9 per customer, 20% of what a person spends, right? You got 10 customers, $9 each. That's $90 every month. In 12 months, that's over $1,000. That's just from having 10 customers. What if you had a team of 5 people that all had 10 customers? You know, now you're talking about over almost $6,000 annually just from having your 10 customers and a team of 5 that each have 10 customers. So that's over $7,000. And think about it. Who do you know that could use an extra $7 grand every year? Well, everybody, right? I mean, there's just nobody that couldn't use an extra $7 grand every year just for giving away something for free. So, folks, and we're going to add to that. Let me just tell you, we're working on some other things that will give you some other perks, you know, customer perks that will help you bring more and more customers into the fold. So, Beto, let's go into the meat of everything. Okay, retail and direct commissions. You know, like I said earlier, full 25% markup, difference between wholesale and retail, and you know that's available for qualified distributors and for associate distributors. So anybody can earn retail commissions whether you sign up for free or you buy a $4.99 package. Direct commissions, 20% commissional volume, paid on everything, right? Distributor, product, back, personal, and customer purchases that you make personally. So you can have as many, you can sponsor as many people, you can have as many personal customers, you can, you even get paid on your own personal purchases, 20% commission. So just absolutely incredible. So, and let me tell you about the next slide is what we call the power of 7, right? The power of 7 is really leveraging others and all succeeding together. And that's what this plan is really all about. It creates the dynamics of team building rather than isolating people. This is really a team compensation plan. I've never seen one any better. And it really is all about, you know, sponsoring 7 people, finding 7 people that want to make money, that want to improve their life, and you know, that want to change where they're at. You know, so and then teaching them to do the same, and then teaching their teams to do the same. Just you know, replicate and duplicate all of that information. And folks, what a great bunch of information we have, and you're going to have access to as we continue to build things out. Let me show you how the whole thing starts to lay out and what your organization looks like. You know, this is what your team, this, you know, 7 people, right? You put Joe and Tom into the business, you earn $80. They both come in with their $4.99 purchase, right? Get $600 worth of product, pretty great deal. You earn a $80 commission on Joe and an $80 commission on Tom, and then you'll see in the next slide that's your match team, right? Your first 2 people, and then you also earn the same $80 for all of the other people that you personally enroll and personally sponsor, unlimited width, right? So you can go 7, 8, 9, 10. I know some of you guys are recruiting monsters out there, but there's also some strategies that we'll talk about at a later time of how you can build depth and not have to manage so many people, but not lose a dime in the process, right? Still be paid exactly the same amount of money. Go ahead, Beto. Okay, let's pay close attention to this one. This is the team, the Infinity Team Commission. This is one of the unique parts of, this is how we get paid to infinity, right? I mean, everybody always says, well, how in the world can you pay 20% to infinity? Real simple. You take your elite team, right? and you take the first two sales, the first two people that are sponsored, or their match team, if you will, their match team becomes your infinity team, first two people. If you've got 5 people in your elite team, their match team, they're 1 and 2, the first two people, the best two people, become your infinity team. As you see how this grows, those 5 people each sponsor 2 each. That's 10 times 80 is 800. If everybody duplicates and does exactly the same thing, it's 20 times 80 is 1,600, then 3,200, 6,400, and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going to infinity. So it's the first two of the first two of the first two of the first two of the first two forever. Now that information, that infinity team information, is an important, critical part of you want to know who those people are. Well, that's all going to be up on your dashboard. You're going to get emails from the company when Jane sponsors their first person, and that person's excited coming into the business. Well, you're going to get notified, right? You're going to get notified because what do you want to do with that person? You want to go and start working with that person and help them put in what? Their first 2 people. Absolutely, because those are 20% commissions to you, right, to infinity, and then help those put in their first 2 and help the next team put in their first 2, and so on and so on and so on. So, if you work this right and you work, your warm market to begin with, your market, to put your elite team together, then you work everybody else's warm market to drive the business deep and get paid to infinity. Absolutely incredible. So, Beto, let's go on and we'll explain the other part of it, which is the retail. This is the residual part of the business, folks. Forget about the initial product packages for a second. Let's talk about the product purchases, the personal purchases that your elite team makes, and the customers that each one of your elite team members has. And up here we talked about 150 in personal purchases, 10 customers each at $45. You're earning $500 a month just from your elite team, just having that small amount, 600 personal commission volume. You're earning that kind of volume and that kind of commission from your team. So, and then when you get to the next slide, you're going to see that same infinity component, right? That same infinity component that we just talked about, because exactly the same thing happens that it happened when the first 2 people bought their initial package, right? The same thing happens with their ongoing purchases, their customers, and everything else. You can have teams of hundreds and then thousands of people in your infinity team there, and you're getting paid on all of that volume, all of those customers, and it's definitely a good thing. Beto, let's go on and talk about the 25% matching bonus, folks. This is where it really starts to. Well, the whole plan is incredible, but this part of the plan is where you start earning a 25% commission based on the income, right, of your elite team. So we've got 5 people up here, and we tried to be very conservative with the numbers. We put down $6,000 a year. That's $500 a month, right? Anybody that's working at all can make $500 a month, very part-time in this industry, in this business, with this compensation plan. And so $6,000 a year, that would, your 25% matching bonus would be $7,500 a year. Again, just having a small team of people. Your second level, if everybody duplicated, and we tried to, just as an example, 5 people, get 5 people, right? You got 25 elite members on your second level. Again, just keeping the same math there, right? $500 a month. You got those 5 people making $6,000. That's $30,000. Your 25% match is $37,500. Folks, that's wait until you see the next level, the 3rd level, the 4th level. I mean, it gets crazy numbers, and again, just keeping it very, very sane, right? Only with demonstrating $500 a month. Let's show them the 3rd and the 4th level there. 3rd level, 125 people, right? Again, $500 a month. You're 125 people making $500 a month. Your match is $187,500. And then it goes crazy, right? 625 people, again, just making $500 a month. We know some people are going to make less, some people are going to make more, some people are going to make a lot more, right? But your 25%, it really doesn't matter. You're going to match 25%. And on this example, almost $1 million, just with those people, those 625 people making $500 a month. So, like I told you earlier, you're going to get 100% matching bonus on the first 2 people that you enroll. So you want to make sure that they're the best. But, what if they're not the best? How do you go and match, maybe the 3rd person or the 4th or the 5th or the 6th? Well, the next slide will show you that. Let me show you what we've done. Rather than figuring out a way not to pay you, right, we figured out a way to pay more. Here's the 100% matching bonus on the first 2 people, right? You earn before we had a stair step, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, as you sponsored people. But we wanted to get people making money right out of the gate, right? As much money as possible, not creating any breakage for the company, but as much money as possible. If Tom and Joe both earn $10,000 a month, you just made 20, right? It's very, very simple, 100% match. The next slide will show you what happens with. All you have to do here is, create 2,000 commission volume, right? And then you 100% match on your best 2 personally enrolled, no matter how wide you go. I mean, how many personally sponsored people you have. There's Joe and Tom, your first 2, your match team. Well, if Jane, like we show here, is at 30 grand, right? She's made 30 grand. Tom has made 25. You're going to match those 2 people at 100%, and it'll match everybody else at 25%. So the computer will just pick. You won't have to do anything. We'll just increase your income on a monthly basis based on the production and income of all of those people that you've personally sponsored. So very, very exciting, guys. I'm just a lot of work has gone into all of the changes, all of the presentations, and we'll continue to refine everything, make it clearer, and as we go through the compensation plan tomorrow, you guys will start getting it, and as we put up this video, you'll be able to watch it and get people over there and have them watch it. So, the next slide says it all, pretty much. A year from now, you'd wish that you'd started today, right? So, all I can say is, if you've got teams of people that were free, that were pre-enrollees, go and call them, give them the great news, and let them know that they're just being upgraded. They're going to have a full office, full back office, full marketing system. They're going to have everything available for them to go out and earn money at the highest commission rate that a company can possibly pay. So that's about it. Beto, I will turn the call back over to you, buddy.
Okay, thank you very much, Chuck. That was an incredible taste of what this compensation plan is capable of paying out. Again, Chuck and I are going to get together over the next 48 hours. All of our slides for the major presentation on the compensation plan are already finished. We've got diagrams that really break down the entire genealogy tree and teach you very specifically how this business build. It's very simple. But what I really want to do here in our close is the same as Chuck had said. So many of the people on this corporate team have put a tremendous effort. On our advisory team have put a tremendous effort. Joe Frazier, Chuck Stebbins, Sadie Stebbins, and of course Chuck Hansen. And many of the other staff that we have here are so focused on this business, we can't help but get out of bed excited. And I'll tell you, I have early bird calls. If you guys ever want to talk to me at 5 o'clock in the morning, Mountain Standard Time, I'm on the phone every single morning. You can get that information from my website as well. But we get up every day excited to get this business going, to work with you and to see the potential of what we're doing, make money for you. We want you to come and work with us for one very important reason, because we want you to become wealthy with us. We have put a tremendous amount of effort into making that possible. Use my time. Get onto our webinars. Come onto our training calls. Schedule time with me directly. I would love to spend the time with you. Get involved with us and let us know what we can do to get more involved with you. One final announcement. Last week's webinar was very specific. Everyone got on. We showed a lot of things. Today's webinar was very much the same. We are now going back to our regularly scheduled Tuesday calls, the update calls. So we will not be doing webinars on Tuesday, but we will be doing several webinars throughout the week. But Tuesday we'll go back to the actual corporate update call. You dial into the same telephone number as you always have, and we'll always be here to let you know exactly what went on with the company for the week, what new things we might have available to you, and talk to you about where we're at as a company as a whole. We feel that's so important, besides having everything else available, is to keep you guys on the inside track of what we're doing here on a daily basis, because you're going to catch the excitement. You're going to catch the excitement, and you're going to see the value in staying at this with us and being a distributor and a part of our company, a part of our vision. Thank you so much for spending the time with us here. And again, please feel free to reach out to any of us, and we would love to help you get your business going. Let's make it a great day.